I grew up with two maps in my pocket, two languages dancing in my mouth. Every step I took felt like choosing which world to let in, which world to shut out. And sometimes I change my colors just to feel like I belong. Is it survival or surrender when you blend in to stay strong? I know that story, sister, I lived it in my skin. One culture at the doorstep, another deep within. I learned to read the room before the room could read me first, to soften one side of my story so the other wouldn't hurt. We bend, we shift, we mirror what we see, not to vanish, but to carve out a place where we can breathe. We are cultural chameleons, changing tones to stay alive, learning rhythms of the cities just to make it through the night. Wearing colors of the places that never learned our name, hiding hues of where we come from, but the soul remains the same. We're not faking, just surviving, finding home in every sky. Cultural chameleons, trying to belong without goodbye. Some say we're too much, others say not enough. They don't see the balancing act beneath the layers of our love. Different customs in my heartbeat, different histories in my breath. So I shift a little softer just to keep the peace intact. I've switched accents at the table, switched my jokes around my friends. I've carried expectation on my back until the spine would bend. But every culture that I carry, every root beneath my feet is a universe inside me they may never get to meet. We hide, we glow, we camouflage our truth, not because we're lost, but because the world can be uncool. We are cultural chameleons, blending shades to hold our ground, learning how to stay ourselves while dancing to new sounds, painting pieces of our story in the dialects we learn. While the world keeps asking questions we can't answer in one turn. We're not broken, just adaptive, carrying worlds side by side. Cultural chameleons, walking borders open wide. Do you ever feel invisible? Only when they want me to choose. Choose one part of who you are and pretend the other isn't true. Maybe we weren't meant to split, maybe we're meant to unify. Maybe blending isn't hiding, maybe blending makes us rise. We are cultural chameleons, not to disappear or fade, but to carry every story that our families ever made. We're the colors of the borders, we're the bridges of the land, living proof that more than one world can fit inside one heart, one hand. We're not